Go ahead and stand for the flag salute. Come on in. Good morning, Rylan. We're going to do flag salute. We'll wait till you get situated here. No, it's a little tight. There you go. Go ahead and remove your hats. Salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice. Okay. We're going to get back into the regular stuff now. So go ahead and get your grammar books out. We're going to start on page 139 today. So go to 139. For those of you that did the test, yay, you're done. For those of you who haven't done it yet, that's okay. You'll get through it and we will move on. I know. It's not fun. Good. I'm glad you got it done. Yeah, when you get it done, it feels great. And then you can just move on with life, like I said. So
my sister did hers.
While you guys are getting ready, make sure you get a pen or a pencil out. We're going to start on 139. Yes, we're reviewing because you guys already know a lot about adjectives and adverbs. We've talked about it a lot.
I just don't like adjectives like at all.
Do you remember what adjectives do?
Describe a noun.
Yes, they describe the noun or a pronoun. Yes, exactly. You don't like those words?
Not why? The adjective. The adjective makes my mind blow.
You're so funny.
I hate this subject.
Does it make anybody else's mind blow about adjectives? Okay, Rylan understands you. That's good. You're not alone, Weston. Okay, so it's okay if your mind blows. Just put it back together and put it back in your head. It's gonna be okay. It's basically just describing a pronoun or a noun. And then what does an adverb do?
Take place.
No. Adverb. Yes, it kind of describes a verb. That's okay to say it that way. It just tells more about what's happening, right? It adds to the verb. That's the best way to do it, to remember it, is adverb adds to the verb. Pretty easy, but you're right. Good job. So right here where it says adjective, it says describes a noun or a pronoun, like we just talked about, answers these 4 questions. So this might help you, Weston. This might help keep your brain from exploding. It says, which one, what kind, how many, whose. If you can memorize that for adjectives, that'll keep your brain intact. Instead of you picking up all the pieces of your brain and putting it back together.
Instead of my brain getting blew up by chance.
Yes, see, yes. So which one, what kind, how many, and whose? Those are the questions you ask when you're looking for an adjective. And then it says it usually comes before the word it describes. It usually comes like right before the pronoun or the noun. What's that?
You didn't do grammar.
Oh, no. And then it may follow a linking verb. So like she was pretty, or he is running, something like that. Or that doesn't make sense. He is handsome. How about that? All right. An adverb right here modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. It answers these 5 questions. So these are a little different than the adjective. It says how, when, where, why, and to what extent.
What does it mean by to what extent?
Like how much? Like, do you extremely enjoy running, or you extremely enjoy playing games on the computer? Something like, come on in, Delilah. Where do you want to go? Here? Or on this side? Oops. Over here? Okay. The chair's a little cold, I'll forewarn you. I just got here, so the heater hasn't really warmed us up yet.
My chair's still frozen.
I know, I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's what the adverb does. So to what extent? Do you understand that? It means like extremely or really or barely or something like that, where it's telling how much you enjoy something or how much you don't enjoy something. Exactly. can come anywhere in the sentence, and it often ends in ly. So we're going to be on page 139. So go ahead and go to that page. And it says, answer these questions orally. What is the adjective test? Do you guys remember what the adjective test is? We talked about it a little bit. It's been a while. The test is like this, the blank pen. If you can fit the word in that part of the sentence, then it's probably an adjective. Like what kind of a word could you put here? The blank pen. The great pen. The brown pen. The shiny pen. The working pen. Good one. I like that. Broken. Yes. So that's one way you can test if a word is an adjective, is putting it in that blank and see if it works. Doesn't work 100% of the time, but it's pretty good to use. Then it says, oh, the happy pen. This one right here. Is ugly an adjective or an adverb? What do you guys think? Ugly. Try it here.
Adjective.
It's an adjective. It works, right? The ugly pen. It works. Sorry, pen, but you're ugly. What can I say? So it works in the test. So that is an adjective, but guess what? It has ly. So that's why it might confuse you, because you might think, hey, it has ly. Maybe it's an adverb. But not that one. It's an imposter. You remember we talked about imposters a while back?
It should be ugly.
Ugly? That's a weird word. All right. What about quickly? Do you think as an adverb is telling how something is happening, right? Quickly running, quickly taking the test. Okay. Fill in the blanks. There are multiple right answers. Delilah's already on this. So look at the bottom here. That's okay. The blank soldier, blank ate, blank apples, and blank fell asleep. So we need, what kind of soldier is this?
Happy.
Happy. Oh, this starving. That's a good one. Poor soldier. He's hungry. What did you put, Delilah? The what type of soldier is it? What is it?
Depressed.
Oh, depressed. Well, yeah.
Is this a depressed soldier?
The depressed soldier. He might be depressed. Then how did he eat?
Happily eat.
Happily eat? What else?
Happily ate.
What did you say?
Quickly.
Quickly? Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
ugly,
let's
so
do
he's
it
got to do it
quickly.
fast. Quickly ate. What else can we say? Slowly, I guess.
Great apple.
You guys got one for that?
Quickly ate
What did you put?
soggy apple.
What did you put, Delilah, for how he ate it?
I'm gonna put
Sadly.
Sadly,
I'm gonna.
he's having a bad day.
I'm gonna.
Delilah's soldier is having a bad day.
I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
put moldy apple.
And Holly,
I'm actually gonna do that part too.
she likes that. Yeah. His day is
I don't
over.
want.
What did you put? What kind of apples did you put, Ava?
Shiny.
Shiny, good one. What? Alive? Whoa. And then how did he fall asleep?
Sadly.
Sadly? Deadly?
Did you
Actually, you know what? Deadly is actually an imposter. That would be more like an adjective. So what can we say? How did he fall asleep? What did you put?
Sadly.
Sadly? You're thinking, do you know yet? Sadly?
Deadly.
Deadly is actually an adjective, actually. So what you could say, how did he fall asleep? He
Sadly fell asleep. Happily fell asleep.
suddenly, it could be suddenly, quickly, it could be for
Sadly.
you. I'm trying to think of a good word.
Sadly.
Yeah,
Sickly?
Sickly. I'll do sickly. Yeah, smart. I'll do that.
But walking apples. He quickly ate.
Hold on, but sickly doesn't work either. That's an adjective describing how someone is sickly. Yeah. So it would be something like how he fell asleep.
That's not in there. That's how.
Shockingly fell asleep.
I'll just try.
Shockingly, that's a good one. Well, because he ate apples, why would apples make you go to sleep? I don't know.
Because they're moldy.
Magic.
Because they're
apples.
moldy.
Magic apples.
Magic, well, that's an adjective. You could put that before apples.
Because they're alive.
But you can't use that as an adverb, though, describing how he fell asleep.
Apples are alive.
So how did he fall asleep in your story? You don't know? Surprisingly, dangerously. Immediately fell asleep.
Yes.
Immediately. As soon as he took a bite. Did you come up with one? You got one. You got one. Shockingly. Okay, good. You guys got it. Good job. So we add these words to make our sentence come alive, really, even though he's probably dead by now. So
This is what
But-
I wrote.
The dumb soldier exactly ate alive.
what do you have, Weston?
The happy soldier quickly ate walking apples and immediately fell asleep.
Walking apples. How about yours? Wait, read your sentence. We'll go around here, everybody's.
The ugly soldier quickly ate
What's yours, Ava?
the starving soldier.
Good. Okay, what's Delilah's?
The depressed soldier sadly ate moldy apples and shockingly fell asleep.
Everybody's got soldiers that need help. Okay, let's go. Page 141. What can I say?
My soldier's just depressed.
It's okay.
He just needs therapy.
Maybe he needs, yeah, therapy
That's all
and
it's
maybe
wrong with
sleep. He needs a lot of sleep.
Well, moldy apples, I think he's dead because of.
Oh, yeah, true.
So
One-
I think he can have therapy more.
141. How about Delilah read the sentence on 141?
And I have no sentence. The next day, the second soldier dressed like a gardener and hurried to the king's palace.
Nice. Okay, hurried. We know what that means. You guys
I
probably.
haven't ever read a sentence in my whole life. I haven't even read a sentence in a book.
Well, you did great. Congratulations. Now you have.
Juju's.
Hurried just means, fast when you're running late or something. So you can check vocabulary. There are 4 articles. Go ahead and find those by yourself. You guys know how to do that. There's 4. Don't forget A. All right. And then 4 nouns, Rylan. Where are the 4 nouns at? Good. Yes.
Wait, Dane, what?
Gardener. And then she said palace. And there's one more.
Dane, gardener, palace, soldier.
Soldier. There you go. She likes to go out of order. It's okay. How about Ava? What are the 3 adjectives?
I don't know.
So you're going to look at the nouns and see what words tell a little bit more about the nouns.
The second soldier.
Okay, well,
That-
it's Ava's turn, and yes, she said it first. Second, but we got to fix that, huh? Because we don't want a number like that. We got to cross it out. How do we spell second? S-E. Ah, thank you. S-E-C-O-N-D. So put the word second, and then above that, put adjective. A-D-J. Oh. All right, and then what else? Not like, okay, we got second. What kind of a day? Hold on, what kind of a day? Yes, next is actually an adjective. And then look at the noun palace. Whose palace is it? There you go. So look right before the nouns. So so you don't have to pick up your brain pieces like Weston. So we're gonna be solid brains this time. So look right before those nouns. That's usually where they are. And they answer those questions like what kind, whose. Okay. There's only one coordinating conjunction. What do you think? Okay, Weston, where's the coordinating conjunction? And that was easy. I'm gonna come back to prepositional phrases. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Let's hear it then.
Like a garden.
Like a gardener
To the king's.
and to the king's palace. Yes. Oh, we don't need no verbs in subject pairs. But we do have, but what about Delilah? What about the verbs? Where are the verbs? There's 2. I'll give you that clue.
Verb and verb.
Yes, verb and verb, but what are they?
Next to subject.
Say the word.
I know.
Dressed.
Dressed is one. And what's the other one?
And hurried.
And hurried. Good.
Juju.
Very good. And then what are the subjects, Rylan, that go with those verbs? Like who dressed? Actually, there's only one.
Okay.
Soldier. That was easy. So he's the only subject in this sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got one capital, that's easy. One end mark, that's easy. And we already fixed the number, that's easy. So for this one, you don't have to actually do parentheses around that. You just have to label the hurried as a verb. Right? Go. Well, yeah,
Chris Gardner.
yeah, that's it. Go
I'm just looking for the next fucking phrase.
to the King's Palace and then like a gardener is the other phrase. There you go. You're
Okay,
welcome.
Shasha, cool.
Yes. Weston, can you move so Delilah can get back there real quick? All right, let's go on to the binder next. You guys started a paper about Marco Polo, remember way back then? It's been a little while. So go ahead and get out Marco Polo, what you have in your front pocket there. And we did you guys wrote the first paragraph, which was about his early life. Remember that? Okay. And now we're gonna read the rest of it because we didn't even have time to read it before. So we got to do some catching up here.
Can we read them today?
No, we're gonna wait till we're done with the report, but I do want you guys to read them when we're done. You only have one paragraph and you're gonna end up writing 3 paragraphs. Oh, that's nice. Marco Polo. And you should have your line paper that has your keyword outline on it and some notes. On the back of your keyword outline should be a list of possible topics. Is that what you guys have? In the back? Or is it at the top?
I don't have them on here.
You don't have list of possible topics yet?
Oh, but I
Okay.
did this one.
Okay, okay, I see what's going on. Okay,
The same thing.
I just have to, I have to remember, because for me, it was a while ago too. So let's see, we got your paper. You should have your keyword outline on the back of your keyword outline. We're gonna pretend like this is the back right here, okay? I'm just gonna put that.
right back.
Now, I want you to write possible topics on the back. And we already did early life, so we're just gonna list that one, and you can put a little check by that.
Yes.
So the next step, oops, is to finish reading this article, and then we gotta label the paragraphs, so we know what each paragraph is mostly about. So go ahead and get Marco Polo out. And we're working on the back of your keyword outline. This should be your KWO, and you guys already did Roman numeral 1, right? You did 1 through 5. Oh, no, I mean underneath Roman numeral 1. So this week, go ahead and set this up. Roman numeral 2, this is on the front of your notes here, and Roman numeral 3. Oh, and by the way, we should put that word clincher underneath the 5 just to make sure we remember that part. Clincher. Did you find it?
I don't think I brought it.
Uh-oh. Do you have your other binder or oh, this is your, oh, you're gonna need this, so go ahead and take this out too. Oh, here it is. Oh, got it. Yeah. Got it. Oh, we got your paragraph too, good. This is fine, I'll mix that up. Okay, so underneath this, Delilah, you're gonna finish writing down Roman numeral 2 and 3, because you guys are gonna work on the rest of the paper this week for paragraphs 2 and 3. So now, oh, whoopsie. Get your article out. Okay. Good. Okay, we're gonna read the rest. We already read that first paragraph. So do you see where it starts with the word when Marco was 17? We're gonna start right there on your article, okay? Where it says when Marco was 17, that's where I'm gonna start. See it? Got it. When Marco was 17, that's the part I'm gonna read next.
15.
No, 17. Do you see it?
Oh.
It's the second paragraph. Okay.
17 years old.
Okay, so you follow along as I read it. And by the way, your goal is 5 facts. There might be more than one fact in a sentence, remember. Some sentences have a lot of information. So try to underline 5 in that paragraph. Okay, you guys ready? So look for 5 facts in that paragraph, in this paragraph that I'm about to read. When Marco was 17 years old, he left with his father and uncle on a trip across Asia to China. They set off from Venice in 1271 and sailed to Israel. They carried letters from the Pope in Rome. In Jerusalem, they were given some sacred oil to present to the Mongol emperor. 2 friars were ordered to accompany the merchants, but they abandoned the expedition. I'm going to stop there just for a second. Friars are not like fryers that we use to fry French fries. They are actually people in the Catholic Church that their job is to take care of the needy and the poor and hungry and those.
It might not be frying fries, but can it fry burgers?
I thought you were gonna say chicken nuggets.
Oh, can I fry
I was gonna say, where's the chicken nugget comment? Yeah, maybe, but not these fryers.
I just wasn't thinking about chicken nuggets.
You got burgers on your brain today, huh? That's all right. You're making me hungry now.
How much more?
Okay, so, but you know what? It says that they were ordered to accompany them, but then they abandoned the expedition. So we probably don't need that sentence in our outline because they were there and then they weren't there. So they didn't do much. So you're looking for information that's gonna make good sense in your paper.
But are we gonna do like 2 and 1?
We're gonna try to
this
get,
week?
yes, we're gonna try to get through both. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
That's our
Uh-huh.
art.
Instead of sailing around India to China, the Polos decided on an overland route. Passing through Iran and Afghanistan, they continued east. The Polos caravan traveled over mountains, through deserts, following the oases. After more than 3 years of travel, they finally reached the court of the Emperor Kublai Khan. That's the end of that paragraph. Okay, you can kind of go back and see if you see any others.
Yep, 5.
By the way, just so you get a visual here,
I have
Oh,
5.
Israel. Greece, Athens. Oh, here we go. Syria, Jerusalem. Okay, so Israel is right in here. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny country. Can you guys look at the map really quick? Here's, you can't see it from there, but you see in relation to the world where I'm pointing, this is where Israel is. And they were headed to China over here. So they had to actually go by foot through all this desert, through Iran and all the way through around to China. So it took them a long time to get there. But if they sailed, they would have to sail through this little canal here and through that part and all the way around all these islands and end up over here. So by foot was a little bit better, but either way, it's taking a long time.
Which one was faster?
3 years. 3 years. I don't know. It's hard to say because it depends on if they go by ocean, if they run into storms and stuff, if they get held back.
At least they don't have to walk.
Yeah, because 3, can you imagine walking for 3 years?
I could do that
3
easy.
years.
They were gone for 11 years.
Yeah, they were gone for 11 years. Yes. Did you want to say something else?
Is this story real?
It is real. It's a good question. On the side of that paragraph, go ahead and turn it. You know how we're taking notes on the side. I want you to put travel to China. And then you're going to also add it here. I'll write it travel to China. That's what this paragraph is about. So on the side, do you guys need a pen, pencil?
I just had it.
Oh. Don't know. Where?
Oh, it's-
Oh. On the side here, next to that bottom paragraph, you're gonna put travel to China and you're gonna put it on your list of possible topics, okay? Good,
Is that two with two O's or one?
just one O. Yeah, that's this paragraph. Are you doing an arrow to that paragraph?
Yeah, well, I just don't know how much room I have.
That's fine. I see what you're doing. That's good. All right, we're gonna keep going. And your goal is, 5 facts in each paragraph. So we're gonna try again on the next paragraph to get 5.
No.
It's a lot of facts we're looking for, yes. So we're on the back of that first page. This is page 100. 100. So on the back of this one. Here.
Oh, no.
There we go. The great Khan was delighted to see the Polo brothers again. He received with joy the letters and gifts they brought. Discovering that young Marco was intelligent and had a talent for languages, the Khan appointed him to high posts in the government, probably as tax collector. That was a lot. 3 facts in there. So you can separate those out if you need to. Yeah, like I said, there's more than one fact in some of these sentences like that one. Tax collector, I don't think I'd want to be a tax collector because nobody likes a tax collector. It's to pay taxes. But it is a high position, meaning like I guess the emperor trusted him to do that and thought that he was smart enough to do that. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep going. He also went on special missions for the Khan, traveling throughout China and to Burma and India. His father and uncle possibly assisted as military advisors during the siege of Saianfu. That's another. Yeah, because maybe they don't really know. Remember, this is the 1200s, so it was kind of before we had really internet or any kind of way to communicate. It's written down somewhere. They wrote a book, yeah, but it might not have everything in it. So sometimes things like that, it's like, yeah, it could be that he was helped in the military. Then it says, during this time, Marco and his family gained wealth, as well as favor and protection of the Khan. Favor just means like blessings, right? It means like the Khan, the emperor, really liked Marco and his family, and so he probably blessed him with more money or things. Protection, meaning he kept him safe from enemies.
Okay, I got.
Yeah, good. Okay, so this was kind of more about his work in China. So on the side, turn it to the side again. We're gonna call this work in China, and you're gonna put it next.
Traveling to China.
That's what, in those days, that's what they did. Good morning. Oh, thank you. No problem. Did you have to go on home to get it?
did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
forgot to put it.
Work in China. Did you write that down on the back? This one?
No, I just wrote it, but that was how I was right down.
Oh, that your grandma gave me?
Oh.
It looks like it was your stuff from homework
Alright,
last week, so.
my bad.
Okay.
I work
Yeah.
in China?
Work in China, and then you're also gonna put it under your possible topics there.
I did.
Good. Okay. We're gonna keep going on page 100, next paragraph. The Polos remained in service to the Khan for 17 years. Then when they decided to leave, he asked them to escort a Mongol princess to Persia where she would marry. So back then in those days, by the way, they had arranged marriages. Like you couldn't just date anybody you wanted to date and decide to get married on your own. It was like your parents or whoever in your family said, you're going to marry this person and that's it. So it's weird. That's how they did it back then. So they were taking this princess to a different country in Persia to get married. She probably had never met him before. It's crazy, huh? They departed with 14 ships, the princess, and many hundreds of servants and sailors. Sailing south, they rounded Malay and the southern tip of India to finally land at Hormuz in Persia. The journey took 2 years, and most of the passengers and crew died from disease, drowning, or pirate attacks. Yes. That one is work in China, actually. I don't know. They probably had her in special chambers, because she's the princess. Really important. They probably had her protected. And don't forget to add work in China to your possible topics too. Okay, where are we? Death, dying, pirates. Okay. After delivering the princess, they continued by land to the Black Sea, from where they were able to sail home, reaching Venice in 1295. They had been gone for 24 years. That's a long time. And traveled almost 15,000 miles. 24,000 kilometers. So that was his travel home. So next to that paragraph, put travel home. If you didn't get a chance to mark your facts yet, that's okay. You can do that later if you need to. Travel home. That was that paragraph. 24 years. After 24 years, they finally traveled home. So this one's gonna say work in China. This one's gonna, oh wait, no, you're on a different page, sorry. This one right here is gonna be travel home. All right, almost done. Got to keep going. This is another page, 101. We have another page. There it is. We have another page. It's 101. Yeah, well, yeah, because you're not going to write about all of the paragraphs. Remember, we're summarizing.
This is our third thing of Marco Polo.
Our third thing,
Yeah,
third page. Do you have it?
No.
Oh, this is, okay, well, you need to clean out your binder here. Pretty soon. Let's see.
That's right.
Let me look at this one though. I think it's right. Let's see. I'm gonna take them all out just so we can see what you got. Oops, sorry. Oh, here it is. There it is. I'm just gonna, your Antarctica stuff, I'm just gonna set it right here for now, and then after we're done, I'll help you organize that, okay? That's Antarctica. Is the one you're working on. Okay. Yep, we're right here. Next paragraph, 101.
In addition,
In addition to various valuable trade items, the Polos brought back to Italy many interesting spices, including peppercorns, cinnamon, and ginger, which quickly gained in popularity. So remember, this is the 1200s. This is like 800 years ago. So other countries we didn't really trade much yet. We didn't really, like today, we get stuff from all over the world. If you look at, even when you shop on Amazon, stuff comes from everywhere. You can buy easily from any country, right? A lot of times it's China. But back then they didn't have, so things like cinnamon and ginger and peppercorns, which is what black pepper is made with, they didn't really know what that was in Italy. They didn't have those spices. So he brought those back from China, and they were new to the people in Italy. They had never seen it before. So, okay. Yes.
It's actually 1,800.
Oh, years ago?
Yeah.
Long time ago. All right.
Not for sure.
3 years after his return to Venice, Marco Polo was fighting in a war against the rival city of Genoa. He was captured and sent to prison in Genoa. After 24 years of traveling, and he gets arrested. There, with the help of a well-known author named Rustichello, he wrote a book of his travels. So that's how we know Levi. He wrote his own book. He described Kublai Khan and his palaces, paper money, coal, a postal service, and eyeglasses, none of which had been seen in Europe yet. So Italy hadn't seen these things yet, so they were all new to them. After a year in prison, the war was over and he was free to return to Venice. Eventually, he married and had 3 daughters and continued as a successful merchant until his death in 1324 at age 70.
70.
So we're going to call this one Life After Travels. And you're going to put that next to that paragraph and on your list here. Life After Travels. This is when he got back home. Life After Travels.
I don't think I have my coffee.
Oh, okay. Can you see it okay from here?
Yeah. Also, next time I come here, I might have glasses.
Oh, cool. Hey, join the Glasses Club.
Yup.
Good. It'll help. Okay. We're going to put Life After Travels next to that paragraph.
Do we put the back thing too?
No, it's okay that you did it. You can leave it, but that was just a note for you guys. We have one more paragraph, then we're done with Marco Polo, at least reading it, and then we're going to figure out how to build our keyword outline from it. So Weston, did you label that paragraph?
Yeah.
And then did you also put it on your list of possible topics? That's where that goes. On the back of your keyword outline, you should have this list right here.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
It's okay.
Just, no.
And then you can label that one too. Yep, there you go. You got it, Rylan.
Still cold.
I'm sorry, is that I got hot, so I think this is fine.
It's fine.
The heater's on and the window's open. I'll just stand here by the window. Oh, good. Glad you're comfortable. Okay.
Yeah, this shirt, the sweater is kind of low.
Oh, yeah.
Or, no, I'm at high. I'm in.
Yeah.
So
So your skin is cold.
my back.
Oh, yeah, on the chair, I bet. Okay, last paragraph. The last one. This one's going to talk about his book that he wrote.
I know it is.
What are we going to title it?
Marco Polo's book.
Or just book? That's easy, book. The book entitled Description of the World or The Travels of Marco Polo. So there's 2 different names of this book. Sold well and widely. However, many people didn't believe his stories, and the book got the nickname The Million Lies. Sad. This guy went through 24 years, went to prison, wrote a book, and now they're telling him he's lying. Poor guy. At that time, books had to be hand copied. So it is possible that his stories were changed over the years. So that means, like, in order to write the book, they actually had to write, like you guys are using your pencils. They had special, probably quill pens. Have you ever heard of those before? Where you dip it. Can you imagine how long that took to write a whole book? Dip, right, dip, right, dip, right. And we're talking like a book, right? Okay. Anyway. So they copied it, but you know how it is when you're writing down something, like you're copying down something, sometimes you don't copy it exactly right because your brain is forgetting words or something. So anyway, so we don't know. At that time, I already said that. Let's see. Nevertheless, people were amazed at the things he wrote. 2 centuries later. How long is 2 centuries, by the way?
20 years.
More than that. 200. Decades are tens, right? So 200 years later, the book inspired Christopher Columbus. We know that guy. Christopher Columbus to think he could reach India by sailing west from Europe. On his deathbed, Polo was asked to admit that parts of his book were just made up. He answered that he had told, quote, barely half of what he saw. So they said, come on, Marco Polo, just admit it, you lied. And he's like, the truth is, I didn't even tell you half of what happened to me. And that's the last one. So we're gonna call that one book. Talk about what? Oh, yeah. Well, because this is like a real person, but I think we named that game after him because he's always traveling. And you know, in the game, when you're closing your eyes, you have to find the person. They're always like moving around the pool. And you're like, that's right.
And if
Okay.
you stop water, there's more than one out of water, what happens?
They all get out, right?
At Disneyland.
Right? I don't know. That's how we play it.
If we touch it, that means they're Marco.
Okay, we've got 2 to work on this week, and look how many topics we have here. We have more than 2. So you get to pick. You get to pick which 2 you want to write about, but it has to be in order, meaning don't write about the book next or how his life was after travels and then write about his travels. You don't want to mix them up. You can pick any of these, but they have to be in the same order. Does that make sense? So if you want to skip down to his work in China and then write about the book that he wrote, you can do that. You can do travel to China and then travel home. That's okay too. Or travel to China, life after travels. You see what I mean? You're going to pick 2. So I want you to circle the ones you want to pick. Pick 2 on your list. Go ahead and circle them.
I'm putting.
So right here, oops, life after travel, you need to write book. That's the last one. And then circle 2 topics. Good.
We just did some.
I know. Circle 2 of them. Ava has hers. She's going to do working in China and then the book. Did you circle 2 yet? What did you pick? Okay, work in China, life after travels. What did you pick? Life after travels and book. What did you pick, Weston?
Life after travels and book.
Okay, so you guys pick the one that's at the first of those 2. And that's what you're gonna do for Roman numeral 2. We're gonna put MP here for Marco Polo. We know that guy.
No, it's my plan. What they call my guy when I play,
MP, my
when I
player.
play 2K, they call my guy MP.
But in this, it's Marco Polo, okay? And then you're gonna put, if you picked life after travels, you can put life after travels. If you picked travel to China, go ahead and put travel to China. What else did you put? Work in China. Okay, so you're gonna write right here next to Roman numeral 2, put MP. Bless you.
What does MP mean?
Marco Polo.
Oh, my
You can circle the M and P up here to help you remember if you need to. Uh-huh. And then you picked, that'll work, yeah. And then you picked travel in China. So go ahead and put travel in China next to that. You guys got it? You have life after travels. Good. Travel to China. And then for the next topic you picked, let's just set it up, even though we haven't finished this one yet. Put MP again, and then put the last one that you picked, if it was
Book.
book.
I put Marco Polo.
You can
book.
put book, comma, about travels,
I put Marco Polo book.
Marco Polo book. It's good.
I just said MP wrote book.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
And I started.
Yes, so now going back to Roman numeral 2, go to only that paragraph that you marked with that topic. and start putting down some keywords from the facts that you underlined. Does that make sense? So yours, you're gonna look at life after travels. And when you go to write that paragraph, Rylan, you'll probably need to transition by saying something like Marco Polo went on many travels throughout China. Life after travels. There it is. So you'll use that. I'm going to give you some time to work by yourselves, but I'll walk around if you need help. Look for the facts that you wrote. And you're going to write down some keywords for each fact that goes with that paragraph that you chose. Okay, let me know if you guys need any help.
I do.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm not very good at underlining the things.
Which one are you doing?
Second paragraphs.
You picked, oh yeah, travel in China. No, you got it. No, that's right.
I thought you meant,
No, you got it. It's this paragraph. Yep, you're right.
my bad.
Just checking on you.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, you need some help back here?
I got number 1 and number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
In addition, very straight, I brought back to Italy. So he's talking about the stuff that he brought back from China, right?
So I have 1, 2, and then this one. To trade items, valuable trade items.
Okay.
And then number 2 is clothes brought back to Italy, money and dresses. Spending adventure as number 2.
Oh, go ahead.
Is Marco Polo was fighting a war against a rival city in Genoa. He was captured and sent to prison in Genoa.
Okay, good. So I think somewhere in number 1, I like that idea. He brought back valuable trade items. And somewhere in that, you need to mention from China. So you might put like CH for China on your actual keyword outline. Is that how you abbreviate China? Let me look. Forget.
CHR is not CA. Yeah. It's different. CA. Right?
CA? That's California. How to abbreviate China?
CHR.
CHN.
Oh, there's 2 ways. CN or CHN.
CN.
Capital C, capital N, or is capital C, capital H, capital N? So you would say like this one.
What about,
There you go. That'll work right there. So you know what to do now, Weston?
what about you? Have you been Burma?
Burma. Burma, B-U-R-M.
Abbreviated, yeah. Right for,
Yeah, that would be better.
because India is IN.
Yeah. Yep. Because it says MMR to abbreviate Burma, and that doesn't even make sense. That would be hard to remember. Look,
Good job, Brett.
I know.
I kind of go like this. Whoops, wait. No,
I believe in you.
you, Delilah. That's how I do it.
And
Cheers.
there's another
Like
one.
it's open.
Me and my sister are playing Minecraft, and this is how they draw hers Minecraft. So they draw theirs like this.
Oh, like a page, with lines on it.
Except for it's actually brown on Minecraft.
There's a lesson on drawing book. You have an idea too? Oh, like that's the end of it. I don't know, genius. Okay, Delilah. Oh my gosh. Somebody else? These are all- There we go. It's my hands are sweating always. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a lesson about drug books.
Ah, another good idea. You have an idea? Ava has one too.
The whole.
I can teach you how to make this.
Next person. Next person.
This is how you make a cube. If you want to make a block, you go like this.
Everyone's doing it.
1 second. I said 1 second. Let's go over this paragraph.
So, which
Look, this is how you make a
book do you want to do?
Make sure you stay on the paragraph that has your topic.
There's many books you can choose to.
Yeah, you got choices here.
You have many choices.
block. Look.
Oh, that's a good one too. Like it's open. I like it. Hey, you can choose your style.
The whole class made for you.
Do you have it? Do you have anything, Rylan?
Or do
Any
you want
ideas?
Or do you want another one?
I'll take Levi's.
Levi's, is this yours?
No,
Okay, where yours was, oh, this one here?
No, that's mine.
it was the top.
Oh, that's right.
I just drew it sloppy.
It's okay. It's hard on the whiteboard. Okay,
I
keep
think that's
going.
right.
If you're done with Roman numeral 2, you can move on to the next topic that you chose for Roman numeral 3. Just make sure you stick to that paragraph. Okay. Oh, you're just looking ahead.
Underline.
Okay,
Underline.
okay. And then you'll write it down.
Your. Your.
Okay. Eventually married.
Is this the end of the paragraph too?
So you picked, what did you pick? Work in China is just that. Oh, wait. Travel in China.
Yeah, try.
Oh, but you circled work in China.
Oh.
But you changed your mind, that's okay. Travel in China is this one. That's it. It stops right there. And then your next one is about the book, which is this one. Okay, so focus on this paragraph all the way to con right here, and then find your keywords
Where's Carl?
right there. That's the end.
I can't read that word. It's like,
Yeah, it's a weird word. That's his name. Okay, keep going. Try to get to number 3, Roman numeral 3.
I believe in that.
Don't back up yet. No, no,
I
no.
got to Roman numeral 3.
Well, don't back up yet. It's not time to go yet.
Okay, let's see. What about book? Book entitled.
I want you to fill in your facts here. Yeah, you're supposed to work on that.
I thought you just meant by underlining.
No, you gotta start filling it in. It's right there.
This book, what? You know something that I like? Yeah, but you don't have to make any more writing in words.
There is your other page. Here we go. This is the one. So now that you know, you have life after travel.
This is my book one.
That's the book one.
This
That's
is-
life after travel. I'm just gonna draw an arrow right here from your note. So that you remember later, okay? So now look at number 1 and go ahead and start putting down keywords next to
Okay.
1. You got it all ready to go, so go ahead and start writing that.
Also random thing to say, but at Wednesday, I usually hate Wednesdays. But Wednesday we're going to LA and I'm going to the LA Zoo and also we're going to K Cafe, probably.
Oh, how fun.
I'm not too sure if we're going to the Hello Kitty Cafe.
Oh,
I'm
Hello Kitty.
yeah, I'm not too sure if we're going, but I'm gonna ask my grandma when we get the car.
Wait,
That would be so fun.
So
Kitty
this-
Cafe. Wait.
it's like Hello Kitty Cafe is just like it's a cartoon character and like there's like a mall and there's like so much other Kitty things and like why
Everything's Hello Kitty in there.
like there's
Hello Kitty clothes. Well, clothes.
it's like a whole mall who's Hello Kitty Cafe, but there's like a few stores in the mall,
Oh, okay.
like mini stores. Yeah. And also it's a food place where you can get snacks
Have you ever
too.
been to Cat Cafe?
Oh, I
I
haven't.
wanna go there. There's just like so many cats just walking around the cafe.
Is that in LA too? Not in Tehachapi
What?
though.
If so, it's still if it's in LA, I probably will try and go.
My friend's been there.
Interesting.
Where?
I'm allergic to
Yeah,
cats, so I don't think I'd like it there.
It would be Ian because I'll just speak on the cats. I love cats.
That's cool.
Also, next time I come here, you might be I hold my cats when for some this cat hair.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not
All right.
that allergic.
Oh, okay.
I just can't hold a cat or else I'll start sneezing. But I can
So-
be around somebody who has
You
cats.
better not come to our house.
How about you come to our house? Yes.
I've been to your house, not inside, but I saw
And
that.
it's two cats.
Okay,
So
I might have to take some Benadryl or something before I go to your house.
You should not go into my garage.
Dogs,
2 dogs.
dogs are good.
The only way to get
There's a Yorkie.
Oh my gosh,
The
they're small.
Yorkie is like 10, but she doesn't act like it. And the other one's 9, and she's tired and old. And then,
Oh,
so she's trying to play with the weenie dog, but
the
the weenie dog doesn't really want to because she's tired.
she's like, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep here.
I have a Yorkie that's 2 and she's like so
Yorkie
small.
too.
I have 3 pets.
2 cats
2 cats and lizard. A
and
bearded
lizard.
dragon.
Oh, that's right, bearded dragon. Oh.
Even your mom.
Try to at least write down one fact here, okay,
Yeah,
before you
I
go.
already got 2. I already got 200 ones, so I can just write them right now.
Okay, just the keywords.
Birthday.
Ooh, that's coming up.
So I'm September 17th.
Oh yeah, yours is still a ways away. That's cool. My daughter's birthday is September 16th, the day before
If
yours.
you're 10 days from your daughter's birthday, that's my birthday.
The 26th of September? Whoa, we have September birthdays in.
Birthday. It was 25 on the 5th month, on the 5th of the 5th month.
Oh, that's called the golden birthday, right? That's what I heard, yeah.
Golden birthday.
All right, you guys, so here's what you're gonna do before you pack up. Nobody move.
I'm still.
Good job.
Oh, my fault.
You're gonna finish Roman numeral 2 and Roman numeral 3. Okay, so hopefully you got started on that. You're gonna write down your keywords. Hold on. From only those chapters, from only those paragraphs, okay? Make sure you stay on that paragraph that has that topic. And then you're gonna write 2 more paragraphs. So you're gonna add it to the one you already did. Because everybody did his early life. That was your first paragraph. So now you're gonna keep going on the same paper, the same document, keep going with paragraphs 2 and 3.
Wait, same paper. I don't know.
Or on the back, or keep going on another page. So you're gonna turn in all 3 paragraphs for your homework next week. Good job, you guys. Now you can pack up. Finally. And that's it for today.